Hey guys, welcome back to the Kalia show. So I've been wanting to make this video for a really long time, and I know by the title a lot of you are like,
what? Wow, like, who leaves Howard, blah, 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 but
today I'm going to tell you why I left. So I've always wanted to go to Howard. Back in high school, that was my number one choice, Howard. But something kept stopping me, and I don't know, like, if that was God. Like, I got accepted the first time. I went to CCBC first, and I did community college for 2 years, got my associate's degree. So when the time was coming that I was graduating from CCBC, I had to apply to more schools, and I looked at Lincoln, another HBCU, and my god sister actually chose Lincoln. We were looking at that together. I applied to Howard after I applied to Lincoln, and I got my answer from Howard first, saying that they accepted me. So I was like, okay, that's the sign that I needed.
yeah, the sign of the devil.
But I also got accepted to Towson too. But I don't know, I wanted to get away from here. I was tired of seeing the same old people, tired of the same job. So I went away to Howard. Woohoo, I'm excited. Scared at the same time, being that I was a transfer student. I didn't know anyone there, not one single person. So I get there, it seems cool. I was nervous. I had my mom with me and my godmother with me my first few days there. Then we go to get my schedule made, and we're in the administration building. I just start seeing like little signs like, okay, that's weird. Okay, I didn't want to say it's because it's a black college and like they don't have their stuff together, but that's kind of what it was. Everything was just so unorganized, and they broke us off into sections by our major, and they said that the counselor would help you to make your schedule. So we get to the table. This man is he's just so unorganized. He didn't have anything with him, so I'm like, okay. So we're just sitting here looking at him, he's looking at us. I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm interested in, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, that paper is in my office, I don't have it with me. So you don't know what classes I need? No, I don't have my laptop with. So you knew you were coming to a little convention where you were supposed to be helping people pick out their classes, and you didn't bring the papers that you need. You didn't bring your laptop. Okay, that's a red flag. Their counselors are not all the way there, but anyway, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He's like, okay, so everybody come see me tomorrow. So we get to him the next day. I go to his office, where I assume he would have all the papers and his laptop and everything that he needs because it's his office. So we get there, it's a line of people, it's hot, no air conditioning, everybody's sweating. So the lady in there is like,
oh, it's too hot, so we're not accepting any more people.
but classes start soon, but you're not accepting any more people. He told us to come see him, but you're not accepting. Okay. Another red flag. So me and my mom, we talk our way through, and she's like, okay, you'll be the last person that he sees. Okay, great. So we waited for about 2 hours to see this man. We get in there. He didn't seem passionate, like down to earth, like really caring like a counselor should be. He was just like, so what do you need? Like, what, da da da. So I'm like, okay, I don't really know what I need. That's why I'm here for you. Like, I have an idea of what I want to do. I just don't know what classes I need to take to get there, or like you know, or what credits transferred over from CCBC and blah blah blah. So long story short, he tells us,
Oh, I have to eat lunch, so I don't mean to rush you guys, but
what do you mean you don't mean to rush? That's exactly what you're doing. So at this point, I'm getting pissed off. My mother's mad, and my mother's like, okay, and we didn't eat either. We sat outside and waited 2 hours for you, so you're gonna help us. So that's another red flag. This man is sitting in our face. Like, you're supposed to be there to help people. You're supposed to sacrifice your own lunch or whatever so you can help people. That's what your job is. Why didn't you bring a snack with you or whatever? Like, he's trying to cut our meeting short because he didn't eat. He gotta go eat. Meanwhile, I still have 0 classes listed to take. Okay. I'm like, alright, let's fast forward to me being in class now. I know if you watched my vlog from my first day of classes at Howard, there was a little confusion there when we didn't have a classroom. What? Like, how do we not have a classroom? So we're going back and forth looking for a classroom. The lady finally pops up. She's like, oh, you guys can have this classroom. Great. Okay, that's awkward. Okay, red flag. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit more. So here I am in history class, and this teacher, he just didn't seem like, I mean, he seemed very passionate about history. He knows his stuff, but he just didn't know how to teach it to us, if that makes sense. This is not for you. You need to be doing something else. But anyway, it was just like kind of, it was a coincidence. He had said something, and I asked him like, excuse me, could you write on the board? So finally, the day that he chooses to, like, he wrote something on the board, so I ended up Googling it on my phone. A whole thing came up, and he was reading word for word from Wikipedia. Everyone knows Wikipedia is not a credible source. Why are you teaching us off of Wikipedia? That was another red flag, and that just blew me completely. Why are you teaching us from Wikipedia? Okay. Then I had another teacher, political science. She was from Egypt, really old, barely spoke English, like all of these issues for expensive classes, and I'm just not learning. And, you know, I feel like I could get a better education somewhere else, right? I will say the one good teacher that I did have was for media productions. Shout out to Dr. Kendrick. You can see his little hashtag on Twitter, taught by Kendrick. He was honestly the best teacher that I had at Howard out of all of the classes that I had, which is crazy that I can say I had one good teacher. Like, that's just unacceptable for an expensive school. And then on top of that, the drama. I did not know I was signing up for Howard High School, and that I quote that because that's what people said. Yeah, you signed up for Howard High School. And I'm like, wow. I didn't know I was paying all this money for a high school. Like, it was so much
Drama.
And in my next video that I make, I'm going to talk about my roommate. So be looking out for that video. But when I tell you drama after drama, like not even drama with just me, like other people would just, it's just always something. And I'm like, aren't we here to learn? I don't know if it was because of the dorm I was in or like the age group of people that I was with. I don't know. Like, are y'all fresh out of high school? Like, they just love drama. They live around drama. It was never about, oh, hey, let's go study. Oh, hey, let's do. Everything was about, oh, finesse and, oh, this bitch and this, No, that's too much. Like, I just came from home where I had a job. I'm driving. I'm doing my thing. No drama whatsoever. Dealing with grown folks. To Howard High School where there's drama all around. And that was just not something that was sitting right with me. And I knew it was a problem when I would go home on the weekend and I would come back and like literally tears would be in my eyes when I'm leaving my mother and my godmother and my aunt. Like I just knew that was another sign like, okay, this is not for me. I did meet some wonderful people along the way and I really do genuinely love them and I know we'll probably be friends for the rest of my life. I'm going to continue talking to them. I'll probably go visit them or they can always come visit me because I don't really want to, be at Howard all the time. It's just not good vibes. But, yeah. They keep telling me to come back. They miss me. And I really do miss y'all too. And I was literally like crying when I was leaving. Like in tears crying leaving them. But it's just, I had to do what was right for me. I can't live for people, But I do love y'all. Yeah. Here's some clips from my friends.
I'm very sad. Like, I didn't want you to go. Like, we just met and, like, I feel like you've been my long best friend for years. Like, I don't want you to go. We haven't even known each other for a long time, but we've created a bond.
Okay, leaving my babies. Feel a little bounce coming through on you. This is Kalia show, just in case you didn't know. As you can see, I got a new room.
But thanks, Howard, for my HBCU experience. I've had it. I've had enough. I do appreciate the experience because it did teach me how to stand up for myself more, how to fight harder for what I want. It was a rocky road. I made it through. I think I did good for my first semester. I got good grades too. Even in the hard classes, I did get all good grades on top of all the extra bullshit that I had to deal with. That just was unnecessary. Be looking out for that Roommate from Hell video. I'll be posting that soon. So thanks so much for watching. Comment below if you have anything to say. Hopefully it's positive things. I don't know. I should have did this video a long time